Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Alright, people. Welcome back to the channel. Alright? Win some Ratigan, big up yourselves. Yes, I need to be on the YouTube more often. Because you know I'm a very neutral person. I speak the truth. And respect to my loyal subscribers like you. Enough respect to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, especially the police officers who have knowledge of their profession. And who respect the people in Jamaica and is doing the best to help with the crime situation in Jamaica. Alright, but listen. Today we have a story to talk about. And I need, especially the police officers who are subscribers to my channel, I need you guys to plug in and I need you guys to educate the persons who are ignorant to the road traffic law or the road traffic act. Specifically, right? Because this matter has to deal with the Road Traffic Act, this video. And I feel like we need to talk about this before it happens worse. The Commissioner of Police, I hope you are watching this. Make this reach the Commissioner of Police because we need to address this. Because in recent times, some police officers was doing some foolishness where the Commissioner came out and addressed. And the Commissioner need to address this also. If it is not on the books, listen, I'm an ex-police officer. I'm not in the system for some while. We have changes that I may not know about. But I've been going back and forth to Jamaica. I've never experienced this before. No, this is the issue, people. The question that I'm going to ask before I even go to the story is, does an American citizen who comes to Jamaica on vacation and rents a motor car, does that American citizen or a citizen from any other country, once you have an international, once you have an American driver's license or English driver's license, does that person needs to get a permit to operate a motor car in Jamaica? Note the question, because I need you guys to answer the questions. If you're police officers and you're listening to this, answer that question. The other question is, can a man, if a police officer in Jamaica stops a man driving a motor car in Jamaica after he has been here for 2 weeks from United States with a United States driver's license, can that man be given a ticket? Even though he has a valid United States driver's license, can that man be given a ticket? Or should that man be given a ticket for no driver's license? These are the questions I need you guys to answer, because listen. So this is the story. A gentleman called me by phone yesterday and was explaining something to me. And he was asking me that, ex-detective, can you shed some light on this? Can you speak to me on this? Is there any relevance to this? Is there any truth to this? He says he was driving in Manchester and he was stopped by some police officers who clearly did not state why they were stopping him. He did not commit a traffic offense. They pulled him over. They asked him for the documents for the motor car. He gave it to them. The documents was okay. They asked him for his driver's license. So he gave them his driver's license, which is his Florida driver's license. Now, when he gave them the driver's license, the police officers said to him if he did not ask him if he did not have a Jamaican driver's license. He said no. They go further by asking if he had a permit. Listen, people, this is the key. If he had a permit to be driving in Jamaica apart from his United States driver's license. He said no, he was not aware of the fact that he needed a permit to operate a motor vehicle in Jamaica if he had his United States driver's license. So people pay note of that. The police officers asked him if he had a permit. I have no knowledge of this permit. If you have knowledge of that, that any people from any other country needs a permit to operate a motor vehicle in Jamaica when they come in the country as a tourist, let me know. They went further after much argument, talking and this and that, asking him questions where he's from. And he says he heard the other police officer telling the other police officer he's not from here. He's an American. They concluded this session, this stop, by writing him a traffic ticket for no driver's license. People, are you listening to me carefully? They gave him a ticket for no driver's license, even though he had a valid United States driver's license. No. Commissioner of Police, I hope you're listening to this. Anybody is listening to this, please bring it to the attention of the Commissioner of Police. Explain it to me so I can explain to this man. I can be wrong to say that that does not exist and a man should not get a ticket for no driver's license if he has a valid driver's license. And I'm saying I have no knowledge that a person from another country needs a permit to operate a motor vehicle in Jamaica if he's here as a tourist for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. These are the things I need you guys to clear up. Even though I have knowledge of the situation, I am saying that there might be changes that I do not know about. If there's changes that I do not know about, please educate me. Even though I educated myself. Now, I made contact. He was given a ticket. I told him, I informed him, go to court. Do not pay the ticket. Go to court. And you need to go to the station that that police officer stationed and find out. All right. So now, I made phone calls to police officers who has no knowledge of this permit and who are saying that why would this officer give this man a ticket when he has a valid United States driver's license? Okay. I spoke to a sergeant from the traffic HQ who teaches police officers to write tickets and who teaches the Road Traffic Act. The sergeant was so upset. The sergeant's first argument was that these police officers are misunderstanding the Traffic Act. What kind of foolishness is this? He was so upset that he didn't want to talk anymore about it. Because he said this is madness. The sergeant said, under section 41 of the Road Traffic Act, and you can Google section 41 of the Road Traffic Act, which I have done, which speaks about people from international countries, how they can drive in Jamaica and for how long. So, the act is stating that you can drive in Jamaica with an American driver's license or a driver's license from any other country, but you can only drive for a specific amount of time, which is explanatory because here, I live in New Jersey, and if you come to New Jersey, you can drive for 90 days, and any other driver's license from a different state or Jamaica, you can drive for 90 days on your license before you have to get another driver's license. If you're just here as a visitor, you can drive. Because you can fly from Jamaica to New Jersey, and you're spending 2 weeks and you rent a car at the airport. You rent a car at the airport. That is happening, and that's been happening for years. So you are telling me that a man coming from the United States who rents a car at the airport needs to have a permit? How is he going to get that permit? How is he going to visit the tax office to get that permit? That is the question I'm asking, to show to a police that, oh, I have my permit to drive in Jamaica. I do not have any knowledge of a permit. Most police I spoke to have no knowledge of that permit. So, are these officers lying? What is the play? What is the game? No. I'm yet to find out that another police officer, my squad, a matter of fact, who I trained with, who's living in Canada now, visited Jamaica and was driving and police officers pulled him over. The same situation, talking about the same permit. So now we need to get to the bottom of this permit, because I need to find out what kind of permit is this. And to make it even worse to people, the ex-police officer, my squaddy, he was given the same ticket for no driver's license. And he went to court because he said, I don't know about this, I'm not going to pay this. So he went to court, and he was threatened by the judge that he would be arrested if he did not pay the ticket. So, what is going on here, people? Is the police officer writing these tickets and the judges are fools in Jamaica? That's what I need to understand. Can somebody explain this to me? I need somebody to explain this to me. I need somebody to explain this to the Jamaican people who are now American citizens and have American driver's license visiting Jamaica. That if you visit Jamaica, that you need a permit to drive in Jamaica? That your international license cannot drive in Jamaica for the 1 week or 2 weeks that you're spending in Jamaica? Commissioner of Police, please explain this to me. Somebody, some senior officer at the traffic headquarters in Jamaica, can you explain this to the Jamaican people? Can we finally put an end to the chaos? And if this is so, then why is it not published internationally so visitors can know that they need to have some kind of permit? And why is a situation not put into place that once you book your ticket to travel, that you have to go online and apply for a permit and pay for the permit online, and it's issued to you before you come to Jamaica? So when you come to Jamaica, you have that permit to drive the car that you rent. These are the, I need to get to the bottom. We need to get to the bottom of this. My squaddy went to court and had to pay the money because the judge is saying that if you don't pay, I'm going to arrest you. And he said, I have a Canadian driver's license. Why did I get a ticket for no driver's license? What kind of permit are you talking about? Nobody has knowledge of this. And even the sergeant who teaches the Road Traffic Act has no knowledge of this. So I need to get to the bottom of this. My viewers and my people, my viewers and my subscribers. Serving police officers who has knowledge of the Jamaica Road Traffic Act. Can somebody please explain this to me? What kind of permit? How do you get that permit? How do you acquire that permit to drive if you're coming from America and you land at the airport? How do you get that permit? Why is a police officer writing a ticket for a man who has a valid driver's license? Not because it's not a Jamaican driver's license. In every country that you visited the world as a tourist, you can drive on your license issued by your country for a certain amount of time. Why is a police officer writing a ticket for no driver's license when a driver's license exists? If you say that the visitors need a permit to operate a motor vehicle in Jamaica, then the ticket should be no permit. Failure to produce permit, not failure to produce a driver's license, because an American driver's license is a valid driver's license. And the last time I checked, that the American license could drive in Jamaica. Jamaican license could drive in America for a certain period of time. So I need somebody to explain this to me. These police officers who wrote this guy the ticket, they wrote the ticket in Manchester. And they're saying that they were from the 100-man police station. So my question is, I know police is 14 miles out at sea. But why is a police officer stationed in 100-man writing a man a ticket in Manchester? And it's not a speeding ticket. It's not a dangerous driving ticket. It's not a careless driving ticket. It's a situation where the man was stopped and asked if he had a driver's license. It wasn't a question where the man was stopped and say, we suspected you to be carrying something. That's the reason why we stopped you. It was just a stop. A stop without meaning. A stop where the police had no reason to stop him. And this is what comes down to the fact what people are talking about. That police officers are stopping people without reasons. Because if you stop a man and you don't tell him that you suspect him to carry an illegal firearm or illegal drugs or things like that, then why did you stop him in the first place? If he did not have a broken tail light, he did not do an illegal turn, he was not speeding, then why did you stop the man? And the only thing you asked for was a document for the motor car and his driver's license. Then you gave him a ticket for no driver's license, even though he has a valid Florida driver's license. And you asking about permit what he knows nothing about? People, it might seem simple, but this is a very serious situation. Because a lot of Jamaicans now living abroad who are American citizens and are going back to Jamaica on vacation to visit their family and friends have United States driver's license. Are you going to tell me that all of these people will get a ticket for no driver's license? And all these people need to produce a permit to show that they have a right to drive on the streets in Jamaica? Somebody please explain this to me. Commissioner of Police, explain this to me. Head of the traffic department, explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me. Why a judge ordered a man to pay or be arrested or be charged if he did not pay the ticket for no driver's license? How can a ticket be issued for no driver's license when a man has a valid driver's license? That is my question. Because whether the driver's license is Canadian or American, it's a driver's license. And the last time I checked, he could drive in Jamaica for a certain period of time. None of these people were in Jamaica for a month. They were in Jamaica for a week, 2 weeks. They just came to the business to go visit their families to go back. So explain to me. I need a knowledgeable police to explain this to me. I need the commissioner of police to address this. It's either you address them and tell them to desist these actions, or everything is required is put in place. An application for the permit when one is traveling. So you can travel with that permit along with your United States driver's license, any other country you come from driver's license, so you don't get a ticket for no driver's license. Is this a form of corruption? What was this police officers up to? Because as according to this gentleman, it would appear as if they wanted money because he was not giving them any hit. He got the ticket. Is these police officers, is this real? Are these police officers using this to hustle people? That is the question that I am asking. And if so, these rituals, these cockroaches need to be dismissed from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Commissioner of Police, I have the names of the police officers who written this ticket to this man. Well, if they give their right name. I don't know how they are in Manchester, the station in 100 man police station. But I have their names. So somebody from the commissioner office, please reach out to me. We need to put this to rest. If these police officers are going around with this fraud accusation, I ended up giving people ticket for no driver's license when they have a driver's license. If this is wrong, Commissioner, then these police officers need to be stripped publicly of their uniform. They need to put on social media and rip their uniforms off them. And when I say rip, I mean rip their badges off, then literally tear the uniform off of them, embarrass them in front of the whole world. So any United States citizen, any other citizen from any country that they have done this to, see this happening to them. That is all I am saying to you. Police officers right now, you have other people who might get this ticket. Reach out to me, 347-407-5011. 347-407-5011. Reach out to me, Commissioner of Police. Is this real? As a senior officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force in charge of traffic, is this real? Is this happening? Explain to me if this can happen. If not, let me know so I can give you these officers' name so you can proceed by ripping their uniforms off in public. Because they are a danger to the organization and themselves. They are criminals. They are cockroaches. I am waiting. Commissioner Blake, please address this issue right away. Something has to be put in place for this to stop. You can't have visitors coming to this country as tourists and they cannot drive in Jamaica with their international, with their American or any other country they come from driver's license. And if so, if they need a permit to operate in Jamaica for the 2 weeks or 1 week that they are staying here, then they must be allowed to apply for the permit online and get it before they travel. And if this is the case, then our tourism is going to get a hit. So I doubt this is real. I doubt this permit is real. Section 41 of the Road Traffic Act specifically state that a person from another country can drive in Jamaica with their license for a certain period of time. Commissioner, I need to hear from you, sir. Representative of the Commissioner of Police, representative of the Jamaica Traffic Department. I need to hear from you people. This needs to be addressed right away. And it would appear as if these police officers have no knowledge of their profession, then they look like the judge and the traffic court now have no sense either. Because the judge is going to allow this man to pay for this ticket and not throw this matter out of the court. Then the judge is as foolish as these police officers writing this ticket. This need to be addressed right away. It's not so similar. It's a serious problem.